Professor Ogundipe, and the Provost, Professor David Adewale, Management and Staff of Students of the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Idi-araba. I am very delighted to welcome you today to this blended induction ceremony of the Medical Laboratory Science graduates of this great college, the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, the University of First Choice, and the nation's pride. Please give it to us. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we have gathered here to celebrate excellence and reward hard work amongst these 40 graduates of the Department of Medical Laboratory Science. Young ladies and men who have toiled over the years to make the difference between mediocrity and excellence. And they are here today, they have already carved a niche for themselves in the field of medical laboratory science. Yeah. Many young people are faced with social challenges which have derailed them, and it has not allowed them to get to their goals, to achieve their goals. They are unable to achieve their aspirations. But here you are this morning, dear inductees. You have finished well and you have finished strong. I congratulate you. A Chinese proverb says, a wise man makes his own decisions, while an ignorant man follows public opinion. I believe you are here this morning as professionals who are ready to make yourselves relevant in this profession. I congratulate you one more time for the attainment of this feat. To the proud parents, both on-site and off-site, we appreciate you for your financial, spiritual, and moral support. I want to advise these inductees this morning to be diligent in all you do as you go into the world of medical laboratory science. And please, always remember your Alma mater, the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, to give back to her. We too, from this end, will continue to monitor your progress and catch up with you in every area of life. We promise you that. In Proverbs 22 verse 29 in the Bible says, "Say thou a man who is diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before men." Today, you are standing before kings, and your heads are raised up. We are proud of you. You have conquered because your dreams of becoming medical laboratory scientists have been actualized today. So I implore you to go and explore the world of medical laboratory sciences. Once again, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ogundipe FAS, the Provost, Management, Staff and Students of the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, I welcome you all to this induction ceremony. Barika de Zua. No, Ekabo, you are all welcome. Thank you for listening. Disciplinary structure consisting of 8 departments. 3 of these departments, including Department of Medical Laboratory Sciences, run Bachelor of Science degree programs. The Senate of the University of Lagos recently approved the 4th program for our faculty, the Bachelor of Science in Anatomy for the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. I expect you to clap. Our highly trained and globally respected faculty members participate in the teaching of almost all the programs in the College of Medicine, including BDS, MBBS, nursing, radiography, pharmacy, and physiotherapy students at different levels during their programs. They are also actively involved in the various postgraduate programs of the School of Postgraduate Studies of the University of Lagos. In addition, our research activities expand beyond the 3 noble centers in the faculty: African Network for Drug and Device Innovations, which is also Center of Excellence for Malaria Diagnosis, Center for Human Zoonosis and Virology, who was actively involved in COVID-19 pandemic, and of course the Center for Genomics, to other several research endeavors from different departments within the faculty. These centers continue to attract grant and fund
and to put our name in the forefront of research at the University of Lagos. The faculty, which metamorphosed from School of Basic Medical Sciences under the full control of the Provost of the College of Medicine, has been graciously approved as a full faculty status by the Council of the University of Lagos in 2019, and making the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences directly responsible to the Vice Chancellor through the Office of the Provost of the College of Medicine. The Department of Medical Laboratory Science, which was formally approved by the Senate of the University of Lagos in 2015, remained the baby of the faculty. However, the BMLS program now has a junior program, BSc Anatomy. The COVID-19 pandemic has published the important role of medical laboratory science profession in healthcare globally, more than ever in the history of healthcare delivery services. The importance of diagnosis, screening, or testing, as popularly known here. I am particularly proud of the medical laboratory scientists in Nigeria for standing up to the challenge and joining the highly trained and skillful healthcare professionals to put the pandemic to check in Nigeria, to the amazement of the entire world. The graduates of our medical laboratory science, of our Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science program, who will be inducted today and empowered by law to practice medical laboratory science in Nigeria, will join the League of Noble Health Professionals that will continue to contribute significantly to save the life of our citizens. Many of them will extend from practice to other developing centers in the dynamic healthcare system, including health management and informatics. Digitalization and e-platform will expose many to the evolving global health and highly specialized area of laboratory medicine or healthcare delivery system in general, such as the integration of artificial intelligence and robotics in laboratory medicine. There is no doubt that the inclusion of health logistics and supply chain management into your curriculum on one hand, and the robust entrepreneurship program of the University of Lagos under the leadership of our quintessential and hard-working Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, we endear several of you to industrialization and commerce. I am particularly hoping that some of you will develop interest in the virgin world of manufacturing and production of laboratory reagents and disposables. There is no doubt that sky is not even your limit. You are entering the profession at a time of unique opportunities, when the entire world is hungry for your service. I implore you to take good advantage of these opportunities. Let me thank my friend of many years, Mr. Manasseh Rubainu, for agreeing and accepting to give the induction lecture of this year. We are privileged to serve together in the board of the Medical Laboratory Science Council in the past, and currently serving in several committees of the Federal Ministry of Health. Sharing his experience of the national validation of in vitro COVID-19 tests in Nigeria is a valuable gift to the benefit of this young mind and all that are present today. Permit me to use this opportunity to thank the management of the Lagos University Teaching Hospital and their staff for joining hands with us to manufacture these beautiful products. I also appreciate the management of the University of Lagos in general and the College of Medicine in particular for supporting the faculty to express herself as an approved entity of the Council of the University of Lagos. The academic and non-academic staff of the Department of Medical Laboratory Science are amazingly wonderful. Finally, permit me to thank the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, my friend and very active and wonderful registrar of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, Dr. Idi-araba, who is ably represented here today by the Iron Lady of the Council, the Deputy Registrar Mentoring, Inspection, and Molecular Diagnostic Laboratory Monitoring, Dr. Lorena Okoro. I also want to thank the staff that followed up from the Council for the support that the Council have given to the Department of Medical Laboratory Science over the year. Wishing the graduates to be inducted today all the best in their career and endeavor as noble alumni of a growing department in the Faculty of Basic Medical Science. I am particularly happy today that we have with us an entrepreneur in the field of laboratory medicine, Mrs. Let me say Chief, don't let me make an error here. Chief Aduniodu. I continue to remember the lunch that I took in your house. I implore you, all the graduates of today, to please remember to give back to your department, in particular, and of course, your faculty, the faculty that produce you, the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. May you all and your parents always have reasons to celebrate. God bless you all. Thank you.
Great Idi-araba. And congratulations to all our lecturers who taught this, our inductees today. Congratulations to our dynamic faculty, the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences of the University of Lagos. And congratulations to our great college, the mother of all colleges of medicine in Nigeria, the first college of medicine in Africa. Congratulations. On behalf of the Provost College of Medicine, Professor David Adewale Antonio Oke, I bring his speech to you today. I'm particularly excited today because we saw our inductees at the very beginning when they came into this program, and we are all living witnesses seeing them exiting this program officially today. Congratulations again, our very brilliant inductees of the College of Medicine of the University of Lagos. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, the University of First Choice and Nation Pride, the most preferred university in Nigeria, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, FAS, ably represented by Professor Mupelola Olushaki, the Director of Academic Planning, University of Lagos. The Registrar and CEO, Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, Dr. Tosan Irabo, ably represented by the Deputy Registrar of the Council, Dr. Lorena Okoro, our College Secretary and Director of Administration, Dr. Olayinka Obafemi-Moses, our Director of Finance, Dr. Simeon Akonde, Dr. Simeon Akiande, the Acting Medical Librarian, Dr. Ngozi Blessing Ukachi, the Director of Engineering Services, Engineer O. Oloyede, our Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor O. Akinloye, other deans of the Faculty of College of Medicine here present, virtually or in absentia. Director of Student Affairs, Professor A.O. Daramola, President, Association of Medical Laboratory Science of Nigeria, Professor Gaba James Dami, Chairman, Association of Medical Laboratory Science of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, Mr. Olumide Fadipe, the Professor and Head of the Dynamic Department, Department of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor M.T. Nimowa, the Induction Guest Lecturer, Mr. Manasen Gakuwa Rabinu, the Chair, CMUL Alumni Association Critical Committee, Professor Ademola Oremusu, all professors, Senate members and academic board members here present, both on-site and online, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps present, all directors here present, sub-deans of faculties here present, other heads of teaching and non-teaching, administrative and technical departments and units in the University of Lagos, Deputy College Secretary, General Administration, Mr. O.A. Kayode Otutu, the chair and members of the induction committee, our brilliant inductees for today, our proud parents and guardians, our lords, spiritual and temporal, gentlemen of the 4th estate of the realm, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Grace is a process. During that journey, sometimes there are stones thrown at you, and you convert them into milestones. Sakim Teduka. I welcome you all on behalf of the management and staff of the foremost College of Medicine in Nigeria, the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Idi-araba, the University of First Choice and Nation Pride, to the 6th Induction ceremony and the 11th anniversary of the Department of Medical Lab Science for the 2019-2020 academic session. Grand Medical Laboratory Scientists, today is your day. This is the day the Lord has made. I believe you will rejoice and you'll be glad, at least for today and many more days to come. COVID-19 did its worst, but I'm grateful to God Almighty for sparing our lives to witness this joyous occasion. I am especially very proud to be addressing you today because the last 2 years was a very tough one with incessant strikes, COVID-19 pandemic, global lockdown, and serious disruptions to academic studies. You did not give up. We are proud of you. I congratulate you, your proud parents, your family members, your friends, your teachers and your lecturers for today. Indeed, I am definitely sure it is with the sacrifices you made that has made today a reality. Nigeria is tough. The naira is also devalued. Oil prices are down. High inflation, jobs are scarce, and there are security challenges threatening our human coexistence. An election is threatening to be more violent than in recent history. That is the reality of the real world. But we know that though you may be a little scared, you can feel confident that your reality is not bleak because you have been trained to be change agents, to be active heroes of your own lives. I beseech you, therefore, to contribute immensely your own quota to the development of our dear country, Nigeria, as you are the future head manpower that will transform this nation to an enviable height. I congratulate you, inductees, to your noble profession for obtaining this very important milestone in your career. I also congratulate all your associates who are present physically and virtually to celebrate with you. Worthy of mention again are your teachers who spared no effort in teaching you, guiding, mentoring you to become exceptional men and women found worthy in learning and character. My advice to you goes thus: make your blows count. Make your blows count. This statement is adapted from the inspired account of the Holy Scripture found in 1 Corinthians 9 verse 26, which draws attention to the need to be purpose-driven, focused, and resilient so that you can be successful in all your endeavors. Firstly, I therefore charge you to find passion. If you could do one thing to transform your life and career, I would highly recommend it, because something you are passionate about, when you do it, what you love, you don't feel you are working anymore as you derive pleasure from it. Let me illustrate this by highlighting Bill Gates, who was an amateur programmer but later launched a very famous Microsoft, a multi-billion tech company. Another man to be mentioned is Steve Jobs, who later became co-founder of the Apple Computers Incorporated, and who also had dropped in on what he loved most. Closer home is our very own business magnate, Aliko, Dangote, GCON. This point is that by discovering your passion and leveraging on your strength, success will surely be yours in Jesus' name. Amen. Secondly, be purpose-driven. Life aimlessly, like a rudderless boat. Set worthwhile, realizable goals and work not just hard but smart to achieve them. Please do not confuse purpose with passion. For instance, you may love cooking and not be a chef. You may be passionate about fitness and not make it a career. Remember that passion equals fun and purpose equals impact. You want to strike a balance with both. So I charge you to make the greatest impact in your chosen career by being purpose-driven. Thirdly, improve yourself through training and retraining. Learning is a continuum. It doesn't really have an end. To aim your blows right, you need to seek out training opportunities that will help hone your skills. Training equips you with the ability to understand a problem, solve a problem, develop thinking ability, and profile the best solution to it. I urge you to take responsibility for your training by taking advantage of any training opportunity that may arise in future. Fourthly, you must learn how to manage difficult situations, as you will encounter several challenges and obstacles in the path to success and fulfillment. I urge you to be courageous, prayerfully reflect on the situations, and think creatively. This will no doubt help you to manage problems that come your way and make you reach your goals. Fifthly, be a team player. In the game of football, the passes a player gets from his teammates creates the opportunity to score goals. I believe you watched the match yesterday between PSG and Real Madrid. Teamwork will help you to aim your blows impactful. Your training at CMUA has emphasized that patient care is teamwork with other relevant health professionals. Your opinion matters and it should count, but in a respectful way that values the contributions of everyone in the team. I urge you to be truthful at all times and maintain integrity in the discharge of your duties as medical laboratory scientists. Please always strive to abide by the code of ethics and rules of the professional conduct for medical laboratory scientists created by the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, a federal government statutory regulatory agency established by Act 11 of 2003, acting in professional practice for quality services, sound judgment, integrity, and commitment in the best interest of the patients, society, and your noble calling. I am confident that many of you will become medical laboratory scientists of highest distinction to the benefit of our alma mater, the nation, and the world at large. I also implore you to focus and choose diligently from your various specialties and pursue higher degrees to expand your frontiers of knowledge in your chosen career. Specialties such as chemical pathology and immunology, hematology and blood serology, medical microbiology and parasitology, histopathology and immunochemistry, and molecular diagnosis and biotechnology. Finally, I want to say a big congratulations for achieving this noble feat today and for making your parents so proud of you, and also making the College of Medicine of the University of Lagos so very proud of you. God bless you. See more of you when we meet.
So much. Don't mind the exigency of office that may not allow him to be so much in the department as he used to be. All our people on the high table, not leaving behind the college secretary, my own brother, when we are processing, we usually process together. Well done, sir. And the invited guest lecturer, who is going to talk about medipreneur, because nowadays we are trying to let everybody know that whether you are a medical doctor or you are a teacher, like myself, I'm a teacher, or you are a social scientist, don't just stay on one spot and say you are writing application. You've written 120 applications, no one has responded. No. By the time you are leaving the university, you must have something that you can lay your hands on. Well, some people still have to do the white collar jobs. Even if that is what you will do invariably, don't just go and sit down at home waiting for who will give you certain money to be spending, giving something to the boys. The parents have done excellently well in training you to this. You need to lay your hands on some things to do. She is going to talk more about that. On behalf of the 12th Vice Chancellor of University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatoyin Temitayo Ogundipe, we bring you greetings and we say congratulations on your successful completion of your programs. I'm sure not all that started this program have concluded successfully. There will be one or two. For one reason or the other, they might have dropped out or have traveled somewhere or whatever. But you are here by the grace and mercy of God. Now you are going into the world. The Vice Chancellor will have me tell you that the world outside is different from the campus life. Campus life, you enjoy some immunity. From home, you are a student. Your aunties, your uncles, your dad, your mom, your guardians, they will give you money. They will help you because you are UNILAG student of College of Medicine. By the time you finish, you can't tell them you are UNILAG student anymore. You are a graduate. And you know, as you pronounce that, there are expectations. People think now that you have graduated, you should be able to contribute something to the lives of others. Your own period is even better. During your own period, as you are graduating, you are sponsoring your junior ones. Because in course of your schooling, there might have been one or two junior ones that had to wait for you to finish. So if you are finishing like this, you are taking responsibility of sponsoring them in school. I know that there are a few students who, even while they are still in school, I have one of my students in education that had to be working as he was schooling. And when I asked him why he came late one time, he confided in me that he was the one taking care of his mom, who happened to be sick, and then the siblings sending them to school. And that any odd jobs that he could lay his hands on has been what he has been doing to sustain the family. There are people like that. But even if one is not like that, after the conclusion of your first degree, even if you are going for masters, in between that period, you should find something doing. Now the world outside is so saturated with degree holders. We have to be optimistic because we know that no matter what, there will always be way for those who believe in God. But one thing we need to know is that there are so many people who have graduated, who are still looking for jobs. There are a lot of people who are graduating now, and there are others who will still graduate next year. So the job market is increasing all the time. As you are doing your induction into this noble profession, where you deal with human beings like we also do in counseling, you have to also be compassionate, because a lot of the people you are dealing with, they have one challenge or the other. That is, if you practice this profession that you are being inducted into today, a lot of the people you are dealing with have challenges, they have issues. So please, as they are waiting, I'm not saying all of them will wait patiently or will do the right thing at the right time. They may be awkward in their attitude. Treat them gently, because you need to help them to recover, not to send them to early grave. People give up because they don't have people to encourage them. And when people give up, they die. But when people see those who are encouraging them, they hold on to life. As medical practitioners, you will have seen people that will have been, the people who think they should have died, and they are still holding on to life, they are still trying, because they have people that love them, and they don't want to leave their loved one. Whereas another person just boom like that and is gone. Or little sickness and the person will just give up. And I tell people, because of my profession, we deal with a lot of people, that writing tributes when someone has died is good for those who are alive, but it's of no use to the person that has died. We just had February 14, not just February 14, all the time we need to express love, acceptance, care, compassion to people around us. They may not be as buoyant as us, but we need to show them that they are human beings. Some people that died, if they are seen people who are reading what they wrote when they, after they are dead, maybe they will see their life. It is when the wife of some people are died that they will say, hey, you are the best, you did no word. How many times did you tell that woman that she is the best, or she was the best? Or your husband says, you are the best husband, nobody like you. When he's alive, see not quarreling. See not, you are even a useless man, how much are you giving me himself? And the man will think, okay, so who is very, I'm not worth anything. And the man will be dejected. Even men are going into depression nowadays because of the way their wives treat them. Don't let me go into counseling, because there are a lot of things I don't want to. So on this note, we want to let you know that we love you all and we wish you well, and we say that through you, Nigeria will become a better place, and those of you who travel, God will be with you wherever you go, in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Saying you are producing these things for an experiment. And since experimentation is controlled, you want to be sure these materials that is produced are able to do what you want them to do all the time. So, the provision of the evidence, objective evidence that IVDs can do what they are meant to do is what is called validation. So validation is an indispensable part of the practice of medical laboratory science. Let me say something I'm sure you people have been taught. All the results that we want to send to the physicians are supposed to be quality results. And quality just simply means the extent to which something meets the standard. If results are not of quality, you are sending wrong information to the physicians, and the consequences can be far-reaching. And quality result has just three characteristics. One, it has been reliably performed. Reliable in the sense that you are doing an experiment. An experiment is a controlled activity. Reliable means all the control activity has been followed religiously. So, a result that has not been reliably done is not a quality result. The second character of result is that it is accurate. That is, it is a true representation of whatever you are looking for in that analysis, so that it can reflect or contribute positively to the thinking of the physician. But if tests are not reliably done, they are most likely not going to be accurate. So, reliability, accuracy are very important characters of a result. The third character, and the last character of the result, is that it must come in a very timely fashion. If the result comes when the patient is already gone, or harm, preventable harm has already been done, then the essence of the result is not quite achieved. So these three characters of the result is what you produce from the lab every day. So for reliability, for accuracy, even for timeliness of a result, you need to validate your IVDs to be sure that these IVDs will be able to perform the way they are meant to do. Who does validation? The first person who does validation is the manufacturer. Whoever is going to manufacture anything. And I heard Professor Akiloye urging some of you to go into developing new technologies.
Received us this morning, and he has been very, very wonderful. Thank you very much, sir, for your hospitality. I will also wish to recognize personally Mr. Manasseh Rubaino, who has been my teacher and mentor as far as IVD validation is concerned. And my dean, both of them have been the one teaching us the science behind the IVD validation. My own dear Professor Kiloye, that's what I call him. I call him my own dear. So I want to say a big thank you for this opportunity to be here with you. For all the principal officers of both the department, the college, and the university, please, I respectfully recognize each and every one of you seated here. Time will not permit me to go through the full list of the protocol, so I stand on the already well-established protocol. Thank you very much for being so understanding. It is delightful for me, I'm talking of Dr. Araba. Don't mind that I'm wearing skirt and blouse. This is your registrar speaking. To be with you on this occasion of the induction of the latest batch of medical laboratory science products of the University of Lagos, UNILAG. You have taught me today that they are the University of First Choice and the pride of Nigeria. I wish this lecture came earlier. Maybe I would have applied to UNILAG. I didn't know. But it's not too late. I don't think I've passed the age of education. So VC, if you see my application, please consider it. As some of you may be aware, Lagos remains the ancestral home of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. The feeling of nostalgia and the enchantment that this city holds for me is reinforced by the warm reception accorded to me by the leadership of the institution, since my arrival. My dear, you need to take a little peek into what it has looked like since we came. Since we are all meeting for the first time this year, I would like to sincerely wish all a happy and rewarding 2022. UNILAG remains one of the foremost citadels of learning, contributing enormously towards the growth and development of our nation, and we are proud of it. By producing yet another batch of medical laboratory scientists at this time, this institution is also helping to strengthen the health sector, whose need for structural transformation cannot be fulfilled without the skilled and versatile professions they sought to be inducted on this occasion. Therefore, I wish to congratulate the inductees who have been found worthy in character and learning and have been presented for admission into the noble profession of medical laboratory science. Similarly, I would like to congratulate their parents and guardians who, despite the prevailing economic climate, ensured that they made it to the finishing line. It is because of such personal sacrifices and deprivations that the inductees were able to earn the recognition that we have all come to accord them. Since 1962, this iconic institution has been the hotbed of cutting-edge ideas in the fields of research, academics, as well as community service. It is no wonder a lot of young people seeking to actualize their potential often gravitate towards this institution. Therefore, I wish to commend both leadership of the institution under Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe and his team for their efforts. Similarly, I commend the head of Department of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor M.T. Nemoha, and the lecturers and other staff, the foot soldiers of the department, for keeping aglow the flame of the Medical Laboratory Science program in this institution. The Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria continues to extend the hand of fellowship to this and other institutions to help achieve the goal of producing skilled, competent, and versatile medical laboratory scientists for the country. At a time, it seemed that the gesture was not being reciprocated, but I am pleased to note that we are now enjoying a cordial relationship, and long may it continue in the interest of the country. However, despite their proven ability to overcome prevailing challenges, the leadership here should not forget where the institution is coming from. They must strive to address areas of concern of which they are already aware. Doing so would help increase the pace of progress in the training of the medical laboratory scientists and expand the frontiers of education here. Medical laboratory science here to become a reference point and an inspiration to others in the nearest future, and I am sure you have the wherewithal to do so. To my dear inductees, you probably waited for this moment for a long time, probably from the start of your sojourn in this institution. As that phase draws to a close, a new one is already opening, one that is more serious, accountable, and yet rewarding. In this new phase too, you would be held responsible for the decisions you make in the line of duty, as the lives of your patients could depend on such decisions. Therefore, you must conduct yourself according to the professional rules soon to be administered to you. To facilitate the entry of these young ones into the noble profession and benchmark international best practices, MLSCN has completely automated its system for licensure. This has been a while in the making, and we are pleased with the outcome, as it will enable medlab practitioners to process and obtain their annual practice license wherever they are. No more will practitioners have to crowd the MLSCN house in Abuja merely to obtain a practice license. Therefore, I hope that after induction, you will resist the prevailing allure of leaving our shores, going to advance the progress of other nations, while leaving us with the trauma of the brain drain syndrome. The health sector needs the support of the health laboratory system and its appurtenances, including qualified personnel, And we hope that the incoming professionals will heed the clarion call. We are, after all, witnesses to the recent encumbrances and shocks experienced by our debilitating health systems as they almost capitulated at a time of national emergency. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for contributing to the success of this event and wish you journey mercies back to your various destinations. Thank you very much.
So, I want to present the inductees to the current everybody here, and then our council and everybody. I want to present you to our VC, our administration, everybody. I want to present you. So can you be upstanding, please? I hereby present the graduates of medical laboratory science to our noble profession, to our faculty, to College of Medicine. Thank you. Thank you.
Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. To always exercise my professional knowledge and skills with judgment and care for the benefit of the wider general public and in the best interests of the users of the service. Demonstrate the highest standards of conduct, honesty and integrity in my personal and professional behavior. Understand, recognize, and work within the limits of my professional knowledge, skills, and experience. Recognize the beliefs and values of the wider general public, the users of my service, and professional colleagues, or compromise my ability to carry out my professional roles and duties. Maintain, improve, and keep up to date my professional knowledge and skills. Aid and support the development of medical laboratory science by education or training of professional colleagues, the users of the service, and the wider general public. Promote the study and activity of medical laboratory science by promotion of the values, aims, and objectives of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. Show due respect and gratitude to my teachers. Maintain friendly relations with my colleagues and whenever possible. Endeavor to teach students placed under my care. I solemnly promise that as a registered member of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, I will abide faithfully in all due loyalty by the rules of the Council. So help me God. Okay, so where you have the name.
So I want to present the inductees to the current everybody here, and then our council and everybody. I want to present you to our VC, our administration, everybody. I want to present you. So can you be upstanding, please? I hereby present the graduates of medical laboratory science to our noble profession, to our faculty, to College of Medicine. Thank you. Thank you.
The Africa Group. Our forte is diagnostic services. Services like pathology, radiology, and cardiology, to mention but a few. At the heart of our operation is this medical science, and we cannot deny the importance of this. So Africa Global is aware of the impact of what we do in this department, and we're here to supporting this department, and we continue to do this. So this is our commitment to say that we continue to do so. As such, we're rewarding two best graduating students with a total 100,000 for the two of them. Thank
Appreciate Africa Global Medical Limited for the presentation of this award to our two best graduating students. Congratulations.
The next award is for the best appraised research projects in the department.
Private medical laboratories that is accredited to the standard of ISO 15189 in the country. We know what standard is, and we are proud to be here. I'm also picking out a particular thing today. We had over five distinction students. It means that the quality of those that make the product is excellent. So I want to bow to the entire academic staff and those that made these children what they are today. The iron cannot bend without the heat. I'm sure you've given enough heat, and the heat has paid off today. I'm proud of all of you, from the VC to the Dean to all the team. Okay, so all of you, you are always just there, and you're the best. Thank you very much for making this for us.
Thank you, sir.
And then for today, our lab, we are happy presented with University of Lagos, and we shall continue to do this. As a matter of fact, next year, we're going to make it better than it is now. And in addition to this prize to the best graduate student for histopathology, she would also have automatic internship admission to Alma. We are proud that the council has given us the opportunity to train interns. We've been training quite a number, even from this school. But for her, for Bakare, she already has a license today, provisional license. So from Monday, you can come into our lab admin. To you. Present this to you. 100,000 naira cash gift on behalf of L Lab Medical
I want to say thank you to L Lab Limited for this show of love to our best graduating students, Bakari Rukaya Tabiodi, and in the Department of Medical Lab Science, College of Medicine, University of Lagos. Congratulations.
The Alumni Association of the College of Medicine, University of Lagos. You have received this beautiful sash as a memento and a reminder that this college, as an integral part of the University of Lagos, has contributed to your lives. I want to believe that many of you had the opportunity to live in the hostels during your course, And I want to let you know that part of the hostel upgrade has always been by the effort of the Alumni Association. So we welcome you, and to quickly let you know that the Office of the Alumni is closely linked with the Office of Advancement, and therefore we are very much interested in your progress. We are very much interested in helping you with transcripts, very much interested in watching you advance and celebrating you. We do have awards for distinguished alumni, and we hope that very soon one of you or many of you will be nominated for such an award. So I want to encourage you please to remember to pay your alumni dues, to visit the Alumni Center, which was donated by Access Bank, and make sure that you give back. It's not until you have big money like the big labs. We want to thank all our donors for those wonderful donations, but even in little token, even upgrading the rooms where you live, this will be much appreciated. So on behalf of the entire caretaker committee of the Alumni Association, we want to congratulate all of you and wish you success in your future endeavors. Thank you, and God bless.
Generosity and philanthropy towards helping the plight of the indigent students and making sure that their dreams are realized. I also want to extend the same to the College of Medicine, that we will consider us a list. Thank you. So on behalf of the Department of Laboratory Science, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, College of Medicine, University of Lagos, University of First Choice, and Nation Pride, most preferred university in Nigeria, to present to you this distinguished award of honor in recognition of your support to technological advancement of medical laboratory practice in Nigeria. Congratulations. Our brand new medical laboratory scientists, congratulations, our proud parents. Congratulations again to all our teachers and all our lecturers. They have worked tirelessly to making sure that today becomes a reality. Congratulations to all our friends and loved ones who are witnesses to this great induction ceremony today, both on-site and online. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, University of First Choice and Nation Pride, the most preferred university in Nigeria, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipo FAS, who was represented by Professor Mopelola Olusakin, the Director of Academic Planning of the University of Lagos, the Provost College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Professor David Adewale Antonio Oke, who is unavoidably absent but has asked me to represent him in this auspicious induction ceremony. Our Registrar and CEO, Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, Dr. Tosan Irabo, who was ably represented by the Deputy Registrar, Dr. Lorena Okoro, the College Secretary and the Director of Administration, Dr. Olayinka Obafemi-Moses, the Director of Finance, Dr. Simi Akionde, Director of Engineering Services, Engineer Olatubonsu Oloyede, our Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Akinloye, and our Dean, Faculty of Dental Sciences, Dr. Oluronti Dacosta, and Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor Akinshola. The Professor and Head of the Department of Medical Laboratory Science, the department that we are celebrating today, Professor M.T. Nimoha. Our very dynamic and able induction guest lecturer, who shared a great wealth of experience in the practice of medical laboratory science, Mr. Manasseh Gakuwa Rabinu. The chair of the College of Medicine Alumni Association Caretaker Committee, Professor Ademola Oremusu, all professors, Senate members, academic board members here present, both on site and online, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps present, all our directors, all sub-deans of faculties, all heads of teaching and non-teaching, administrative and technical departments and units, our Deputy College Secretary, Chairman and members of the Induction Committee who put this program really together. Can we put our hands together for this Induction Committee? All our inductees who by right have also obtained their licenses today to practice as medical laboratory scientists. My lords, temporal and spiritual, all our proud parents and guardians who are watching this program or who are physically present, gentlemen of the 4th estate of the realm, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, great Idi-araba, great Akokat. I really want to appreciate today and appreciate you all for being a part of this very well-organized induction ceremony. I want to thank our guest of honor, who really has given us a challenge today, and we have also extended our request to her to include some of our students who fall in the bracket of philanthropy to be supported by her companies. Let me quickly say this. The Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences will also be giving an award to the best appraised research project in the department, which goes to Adeshina Oluwadamilola, Victoria. I hope you can put your hands together for her for getting that very special award. As we come to the end of the induction ceremony, I congratulate you once again on your achievements. It is not really an end, but a beginning. I pray that the labor of love of your parents, your guardians, your teachers over you will not be in vain. We are sending you out to practice your craft, in deed and in truth, in the service of your fellow men and women. As you live here, hit the ground running. Don't waste any time. Start doing. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's time. Don't be trapped by dogma, by living with the results of other people's ideas or thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown you or your inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. Stay hungry, follow according to the words of Steve Jobs, 2005. You are going out as ambassadors of your family as well as your alma mater. I want you to treasure that role. I want you to always remember the college that produced you, the College of Medicine of the University of Lagos. Share your joys, share your achievements, share your accomplishments, and your career milestones with us, as we will be following you closely and also praying for you always. We truly care to know how you are getting on through the College of Medicine Alumni Association. As you go into the world, may the good Lord go with you. May God guide you. For every storm, a rainbow. For every fear, a smile. For every care, a promise. And a blessing in each trade. For every problem, life sends a faithful friend to share. For every sign, a sweet song. And an answer for each prayer. Summarily, embrace the words of Gordon B. Hinckley, a religious leader in the United States of America, who said, "I believe in the principle that I can make a difference in this world. And I'm assured that with God on your side, a will to work each day as though it was your last, you will surely make a difference." I end with a verse from the scripture, Proverbs 22:29. Can anybody remember that portion in the Bible? See thou a man diligent in business, you will stand before kings and not men. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.